So, oh frick, I forget what I was saying. No, this product sounds interesting. I'd like to talk to my guys about it. So you talked about, my father's father did it this way. So how would you go to market with this in that type of a culture? Because it's a brand new product.
Yeah, it's an education. How I'd go to market, I go right to the metal manufacturer and say, look, here's an opportunity. So we'll give you an example. Gulf Coast Supply up in Gainesville, Florida, big operation. Okay, I mean, there's another one you want to take a look at, Gulf Coast Supply. They they started, I don't know when, it doesn't matter what year they started, but I was there when they started. And so they developed a trust. I mean, it's a lot to do with trust, okay, and what you're about to say to them, the connections that you have. Anyways, how would I go to market? I would simply go in and say, look, guys, this is quite simple product. You've had fastener shear because of metal movement over the years. You've had callback. Your customers have had callback. Here's an opportunity for a brand new product for you guys to go out and train and educate, and we'll give you the system. We'll show you how to do it on Insulvent. It's a combination of insulation and ventilation combined into one. It goes down the whole field of the roof. Now, that gets their attention. Now you're talking a lot of potential, and you're talking a lot of, you go through the steps. You can reduce the temperature of your metal deck up to 40%. I want you to think about that, okay, because your deck's moving an eighth of an inch every day. I mean, that's the kind of pitch would go on. That's the kind of conversation that would go on. It's a combination of Dow Chemical. Everybody knows Dow, like 3M. And everybody, doesn't know Marco, but it's a combination of Marco, who has the equipment to manufacture and supply. It's infinitum. They probably only use that machine 2 days a week out of the 360, out of the 52 weeks. I mean, it's steady with the potential that you can run that machine 24 hours a day if you want. You can. So, to me, you have to start with the owner, and you have to educate him. And he's got to see an opportunity with an Insulvent system, because he's eliminating. He can actually. I hate to say this, but you got to be careful, because it'll only this product with the Dow Chemical board and the non-woven product sandwich. It'll support per square foot 250 pounds. So you could even eliminate the deck. Imagine eliminate the deck. You can eliminate the insulation that you could either blow in or stuff in with your hands and labor and people getting sick and all kinds of bullshit going on. And I said, you can put this across the field, and then you run your metal, and you could eliminate underlayment. You can eliminate your ventilation at the ridge. It just goes on infinitum, the product.
It's a very disruptive potential.
Yes, it is a disruptive potential. It is, and there's a lot of it. Like Gulf Coast said, we'll take a truckload. I was up there about 3 weeks ago, and I figured I want to talk to you guys about this, and I had about 6 engineers there, and I said, look, here's what I want you to think about. I said, I'll give you a shot at this, running it up the flagpole. This, it is disruptive.
What was their response?
Nobody will go down without a fight, and you'll still have the culture that I'm going to use underlayment to hell freeze sold.
What was the Gulf Coast response to your introduction?
Oh, I'll buy it. I got an application for it. The funny, one of the applications was on a deck. They wanted it under a deck.
They wanted to buy it right now.
Yes, absolutely. They're roughly $3 a square foot, so you know. So if you got a 2,500 square, you're $7,500. But if you had a 5-year payback at $1,000 a year,
you gotta bring that price down.